As a grad class, we entered our school years at a time when the world changed. A time of panic and fear. A time we better know as 9/11. The reason I mention this is because the society we live in today is one shaped by war, mistrust, and heightened security. Even though we were too young to know at the time, the world around us was in panic. But we also live in a world of a dropped economy, global warming, and the threat of pandemics. So as you see, since day one of our school years, we've seen the challenges of the world. And even though every generation has its challenges, it's now up to us to fix these bumps in the road and to pave it over for a better tomorrow. I've changed schools a lot these past couple of years, and so far, my best times with friends have been at Mission Central. Most of my friends here are the same ones that I made in kindergarten, and we all get along famously. Though with high school next year, friends will change, but if we ever get into trouble, we can always look back at the people we know best and the good times we share. But people will also change. We'll always have an old friend at our side. There have been a lot of good times at Mission Central. Though everyone has their favorites, here's mine. My favorite time was the last day of school last year when me, Evan, and Marcus played Smells Like Teen Spirit in front of the school. We spent our lunch inside setting up. It was great. But of course, something had to go wrong. Right when we were supposed to go on, Marcus' face broke. Then, needless to say, Evan's mom went and got Evan's face, and we ended up going on there. Again, needless to say, we had support when we needed it. We've had a lot of great field trips at Mission Central. My favorite was when my class went to Quebec for a week. It was great. My favorite part was when we went to Valedictorian Vacation Village. Valedictorian is a whole mountain devoted to tubing. My favorite ride was Everest. Everest was the biggest, steepest, fastest ride on the hill. It was great. I'd like to thank all of our teachers for teaching us what they did and for showing us what it means to live in this world. I'd like to thank the PAC for helping with the hot dog and pizza lunches and all of the fundraising they helped with. And I would like to thank the parents for supporting us. And finally, I'd like to thank Mr. Barber for doing all he's done for this school and for letting my band play at the end of the year. I figured out that it's not about planning and thinking about what you want to be when you're older. It's about figuring out who you really are and to do what you really want to do. It's knowing your heart that it's right. We're living in the real world with real problems. And hopefully you all go on to become something great and fix the problems that this world faces and to do what you really want to do.